Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. And I want to say thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribes. Appreciate you. And we're going on through a lot of things right now. You're probably feeling it. Particularly, we're talking about family matters and situations in there. You may gonna feel like that separations in Mars and the Moon. You're gonna be feel like, what should I do? And as the Moon is transitioning out of Cancer, you're gonna be start feeling at the end of the day. You're gonna be feeling it. These energies of Leo. That is about when you start thinking about yourself. That is it about when you develop this self. Uh, for the most people, that is going to be the ego in there. But as the moon is going to be start exiting Cancer, she's going to be opposing who? She's going to be opposing Pluto. And we're talking about the deeply within that energies right now. This is going to be when you start feeling everything that it's in there. First of all, since we are talking about Cancer is about the physical emotions. We are talking about the mother, the child mother's energies in there. But since that trines with everything that it's in Pisces, we are talking about the mental and spiritual emotions that you develop it within there. You're working within the energies with this. So all of a sudden is gonna be this uh, feeling it, that energy that is gonna be pushing it through, and at the same time you're gonna be feeling that oppositions with Pluto. You're gonna be feeling it too strong, and later on at night, this energy is gonna be coming in. Particularly, we're talking about the midnight. That is it about when you turn yourself back into the family and you're thinking about yourself, which is we are, kind of like describing as the egoistic energies. Are you going to be paying attention of those emotions? You're going to put yourself in mental order and a psychological order. Are you going to be able to attach yourself to the spiritual things, or you are going to be like abandoning the family? And it's like, I'm not going to change. It is about me. I'm not changing myself. I'm going to be. And that really energy, it's gonna beginning to cause issues because Mars is left at Cancer. Some of you maybe is gonna be looking into the emotions of the mother is abandon you. You just grow up. Your mother didn't abandon you. You just grow up. Okay, facing at that. And now you have to look at those emotions within yourself. And this is going to be that kind of like a picture as you see it right now. It's Mars is like, where is the moon? Okay. So pay attention into these patterns because they're going to be telling you not only the issues, they're going to be telling you to touch base with all your feelings, all your emotions, the physical, the mental, the psychological, the spiritual, the soul, everything. You have to take a look deep inside of you. And it's about what? It is about progress. So, as we are going to be going into the day, you see that union that it's right there with the moon and Mars. That's going to be a squaring Lilith. You feel this relationship is not gonna be for some of you. You're gonna feel like relationship with something it's gonna go away within. Particularly, we're talking about within the family. That's kind of like it's time for me to move away from the family, which is the property. You are gonna grow up, okay? But how you are gonna be doing it, this is important now, and because some of these patterns that right now it's going to come out to you, it's going to send you back. How did you separate from the family? Oh my God, somebody doesn't want me to work to talk about it. How did you actually left the family? What kind of energies you left out after you? what kind of energy left it within you. Okay, and now since this union of the moon and Mars, the warrior and the intuitions is in there, it's gonna be really looking at to those issues, and it is gonna be creates that too much emotions in there, particularly because we are talking about the physical. You want that physical emotions, okay? They have to be in the family. You want the family to be okay and right, but that also it's required relationship, okay? But at the same time you have wounds from within yourself, which is chiron, there is at areas. So right now those are going to be the tense energies. The proper energies, that will be that beautiful trine with Saturn and the sun. It is about imagine that King Arthur and Merlin, they're going to be advising you how the best you can go ahead and deal with these situations, whether the universe made it this, and Mars, that is gonna be a oh my god, he was just the name was um Lancelot. Okay, we're talking about Lancelot. And right now you're this Lancelot, and you have to be really digging up inside of you, of this, because the universe put you up with the King Arthur and Merlin, and you are have to develop something new in there. Have to get in it within this energies. So this is kind of like that situations that it's gonna be rising up. You're gonna be seeing it some energies, and at 8 o'clock in the morning, midheaven is gonna be at Capricorn. We talk about this Capricorn, those work-related issues. You may bring these issues of oh well, I'm not performing good because I had situations in the family. We're talking about performance at the professional level that opposing Cancer, which is the family, okay? And now we're seeing that energy is squaring Chiron. So it's kind of like the self-inflicted wounds. You're blaming on the family, or it happened in the family, and now because of this, you feel like you cannot perform at your work. But Jupiter says, like, hey, by facing those issues, you're going to be learning to grow up. You're going to be learning to mature. It's going to be okay. That work, when you're connecting with your authority and the wisdom that it's coming with Saturn, it's going to come in and help you to resolve the issues. Basically, Lancelot had to grow up. Okay. And with this positions in there, I spoke about this Lilith divine energies all the time right here. You need to understand this is the greatest period of doing some shadow work. And the shadow work is going to be some intense, because we have all those energies here at Pisces. That could be a mental, psychological, spiritual, anything that it's in the end with others, particularly. Okay? And seeing at those energies, you're going to be seeing at the things that everything is depends of your relationships with others. Okay? One of the greatest challenges and the greatest growth, it's through the relationship with others. How good as your relationships are. And if they're not good, they trigger the inner work to do within yourself. And you should be very, very happy about it. Okay? I know it sucks to do that kind of thing, but that is a part of growth. That is the part of coming in. All right, 9 o'clock ascendant is at Gemini. That's going to be a very beautiful trine with Pluto. We're seeing that the moon right now begins to give us these glimpses of opposing Pluto with the midheaven. It's going to be a very close in there, and it's creating this T square with Lilith. A shadow work within the relationships. That comes in from the previous hour. And now this energy is going to be asking to be resolved. Are you going to be running away? Okay. So you're running from the family, you create your own family. And here is the issues repeating. You'll find yourself that you are either one or the other, or maybe both issues from with when you were growing up as a family. And now it's like, oh, but that is affecting my relationships. This should not be. and now you are going, it's like, oh my God, there's got to be some of these changes. Oh yeah, there's got to be some changes. Okay. And as the moon, it's coming out of this Mars energies in there, you may gonna feel like your head is kind of like a steaming out already from this fiery energies and water. Try to put some magma into the sea and see how that goes. Okay. What do? You're creating an earth. Okay. Two energies create the third one when they combine. All right. Two airs, hydrogen and oxygen makes water. Okay, but you need some what? Jolt and electricity, right? So seeing it this within you, you're gonna be able to understanding your emotions. There have to be deep. You need to be going out in there. You go into that mental, psychological, spiritual work, and that's gonna be telling you here. It's about the relationships with others. This is what you need to be seeing it. Where is going to be your partnership? Where is going to be your relationships? However, your ships are, okay? They're all there. All kind of like a relationships. They're at Libra, okay? All right, 10 o'clock. Ascendant still is going to be at the Gemini. Midheaven, it's at the mid at Aquarius. Beautiful, beautiful energies. There's a sextile with Venus. Venus, it's kind of like a taking a breath, right? It is about this energies of the lungs that fills up. It's gonna be okay. I'm going to relearn things. I'm gonna be doing the situations, and at the same time, you're gonna be start feeling that there's a Mercury is going to kind of like a communications going away. All right, but the communications is gonna be some good at this time because at that the energies of the midheaven, it is about that very good powers between air and a fire. You're gonna be basically having this. Okay, I need to look at the things in your way. I need to look at the things in a faster, new paced environment. So you're gonna be seeing it that the unification of Mercury with Venus, that it's coming at only 2 degrees apart. Um, you're gonna be able to really get this mental process of understanding of the new ways, and it's gonna be like, oh my God, so beautiful. I find the exit. I need to see it above. I need to get it. I need to raise the vibrations. But that is coming of raise the vibrations because the moon, Mars, and Saturn right now, they are actually discussing all kinds of things inside of you. Okay. All right, 11 o'clock. Midheaven, it's going to be between Aquarius and Pisces. That's going to be trining Lilith and trining the Ascendant. Ascendant is going to put some pressures of these communications. Yeah, but I don't feel like I should talk. I don't feel like I should get to these family situations in there. It doesn't matter. Sooner or later, it doesn't matter if you leave one family, then you create your own family, or you're moving from one side to another, and so on. It's basically like you're leaving the room, but you're still in the same house. The issues have to be solved and resolved one way or another. But you go into another room, the issue doesn't go away. Don't be a runner from the problem because the problems they're gonna be coming in front of you. Is your path you to face them, and don't be under the fears with this. All right. The issue is with Mars right now. You're gonna feel in it these energies and that wounds of unprocessed emotions. Why did I hurt myself? What happened within this? It is about what did I cost. Maybe you did not understand certain things where you were living, family. You did not understand certain situations. Maybe your emotions was not there. Maybe the people, the parents, grandparents, or wherever your case might be, environment wasn't about this family, healthy environment. And now you're looking at like what is this? Is suppressing me in life because guess what? You think about it, you knew about the problem, then you went through these cancer situations when the sun and Saturn helps you. Now the Saturn help you in direct mode. So you on both sides, you gotta help. You always gotta help. Why you keep dragging it to these ones? Because they ask you not to touch them. But you have to process whatever the situations was caused by. Is it by psychological, but it's a mental, is that is a spiritual, like a spirituality, whatever in your case that might be, because it has to be processed, it has to be resolved, it has to be let it go, it has to be left in pieces, because you're gonna be reborn. Your love is gonna be reborn. Okay? And this is going to be the understanding that you are going to be seeking it within. All right, here is the ascendant. It's telling you troubles are coming. We're seeing it from the ascendant that it's opposing Pluto and it squares Lilith. Lack of change because you don't want to look with the truth within you, within the shadow. Spoke about yesterday. The only reason we are going through this period right now is as deep as you go, as higher you're going to reach. Okay? Most people, they want to reach higher and they go higher and higher and higher, and all of a sudden they just like go all the way down. Why? Because you reach the limits of the high. Because, and the other side says, like, the issue is not addressed. Okay? You need to understand that by doing your shadow work, that leads you to expanding within the light. Expanding within the light is going to send you back into a shadow. And that's how you're expanding in both ways. Your job will be to work with the light and the shadow and expanding gradually with the same force, the same parts inside of you. And that's how the universe expanding within the both places at the same time. That's how the gravity field is expanding out of you. This is a universal principle. And the only thing, the things that they don't work is because guess what? You don't have them in balance. The one it's here, the other one it's over there. How the things is gonna happen in life. You need to be bringing in balance. All right. Talking about 2 o'clock energy, midheaven, it's gonna be with Chiron. That's gonna bring this energies back again. But this time it's gonna be with the Mars and the Moon, and now you're processing that energy like the child with the mother, the warrior with the intuition, and everything is gonna be leading through here, through Pisces. You to dig in, but the ascendant, it says like, go look at it a little bit better. Go look at it to the communications and the evaluations about love. Maybe what you think about love, maybe the love that you are demanding, and so on, you develop a codependency with yourself. And now you're mad because they don't give you this love because you are codependent. And they point out to you, you to be finding the self-love. Maybe there is something you did not process about that. And it's too mad about it. Doing whatever is your case. Okay? But that needs to be addressed. And that addressing is going to be coming from a personal to what? To collective level. Okay? So if you see some people, understand energies, been there, done that, here how I handle it, if you handle it. If not, it's always good to ask questions, okay? It's always good to share because that way it's going to be able to help you to process whatever the emotions are, okay? It's a good thing. And that's what the Venus is coming retrograde. I'm going to be reteach myself. All right? Okay. Next hour, 3 o'clock. Ascendant is at Leo, divine energies with the Sun and Saturn. We are going to be seeing it tomorrow at some point. Not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow, as the moon is going to be there. We are going to be seeing it that exactly those wounds, they're going to be healed. Because she's going to be a trine with Chiron and divine energies with the Sun and Saturn. Okay, basically you're going to be getting this gift from let's heal these wounds, let's heal these situations, let's heal this. But you gotta grow. You have to grow. Okay. So the midheaven that it's gonna be a Taurus, it's squaring Pluto. That is it about you don't change things. The things not gonna change in the material world. You have to do something. You can't just you have to do something. And without something is gonna come out one way or another. The universe is gonna come. Okay, we're seeing it in the next hour. That it's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're seeing it this beautiful, beautiful synchronized energies. We see these sextiles in there. We see these beautiful trines, beautiful emotions about to put it into that love within the universe to Earth. You gotta be happy for what Mother Nature has been created. You have to be happy of this Earth energies. Okay, and you gonna come up with this. You're gonna come up with these ideas. But if your emotions are is not in the right place, if your emotions is not dealing with this, you're not changing that energy right here between the moon, the midheaven, and Uranus is not going to work for you. Guess why? Because you don't want to change. You are opposing that transformations. You are denying to face the shadow. Okay? You're denying to face it. And if you look at it here, that is the energy of the North Node and Neptune. Beautiful spiritual emotions are coming. Divine yachts are coming as the ascendant. It's coming from Virgo. Okay? Beautiful. And also those energy from the ascendant, they are coming from Pluto. So basically, if you catching it that way and using it, the power of the shadow in there, as I said, dive deep to get high, you're going to be finding one of the biggest mysteries of the world. You, your abilities, your capabilities, and what you are hiding within you. Okay? By you working on your shadow, you expand. But the more you expand, the more shadow you will find. And that's why the people are afraid in that. That's why the people don't want to talk about this. You see, for certain things, you don't want to communicate. Right? Why? Because things are deep. But you know what? When you talk them through, what do? You feel released, relaxed. You feel like an angel flying in the sky. Why? Because you process them. Because you process them. As you process them, okay, that is going to be the parts inside of you that you're going to feel this beautiful synchronizations energies. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling and struggling, and it's like, I'm going to give up. Too much to handle. All right. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the midheaven, it's going to a Gemini, beautiful trines of that, work of transformation. Hopefully you do it. Okay. Ascendant at Virgo is divine energies of Mercury. Messages are coming. Either though that right now the ascendant is opposing Saturn and squares Jupiter, but you need to understand, lack of knowledge will lead to the lack of growth. Okay. Simple as that. So you have to learn the areas in concern you need to grow. But how you find them? By facing them. Facing what you decide not to face. Okay? And now with this positions is in there, you're gonna have to create the self-discernment. Well, how you gonna do that? Talking to yourself. Why I'm like this? Why I'm acting like that? Why am I so this? Why I am however? Ask the questions to your soul, those particular questions, and there are gonna be some answers. But you have to dig deep into the soul. Okay? Dig. All right. 6 o'clock in the afternoon, the ascendant it's still at Virgo. It's opposing Saturn and the sun. This is gonna be pretty much where the full moon will be. Okay, Midheaven, it's in Gemini, duality, of course. And I'm in your proper mindset in the universe. Everything is okay with you. Your emotions is gonna be okay. They are good. They're okay as long as you get in touch with them. Your warrior, it's about you to keep going forward. It's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with them unless you are acting out of your wounds. Just do your work, okay? And there is this beautiful angel wings right now that we are having with Uranus and the ascendant that it helps you in any way. Ask and shall receive. Speak and you will be answered. Okay. So as long as you are seeking for the informations that it's out there, it's gonna come to you. It doesn't matter in what way. It maybe comes out as a friend. It maybe comes out as you're walking by and somebody talks about that issue. Let's say, for example, you're in a bus stop and the people are talking about the same issues that you're trying to find answers. And it's like one of the guys finds the answers. Okay. Or you're going to social media or you're doing a research and all of a sudden things just pop out. Okay. But sitting at home is not going to help you. And that is it, that energy of the moon that right now it's like, I got to get out of the house. I got to move. I cannot learn these things. I need to grow up, mature. Where does the maturity begins? The 5-year-old developing self. That's what this is happening. Leo, I am the king of me. All right. Let's see how we're going to be building that intuition. Well, as we see in it in the next hour, that's going to be at 7 p.m. The Midheaven, it's at the beginning of Cancer. It's about divine family developing in there. Hopefully, you're getting what the point is with that. But the ascendant that is at it, Libra, that is it opposing what? Opposing North Node, Neptune, Mercury, Venus. And with the squaring within the energies of Cancer, it's like there is no balance in there. What kind of balance? Well, you're not balanced. So since you're not balanced, you're carrying that energies within you, dear Aries. You are bringing it into a Cancer. And now from the Cancer, you're seeking to have a good relationship with the family members. What is that in there? Something is not quite okay. Something needs to be processed. Something needs to be redone. This is like you develop a piece of technology that you develop it yourself. It doesn't working right, and you're bringing it to the family members, and they trying to figure it out with you. But you develop it yourself, and then you're mad that they don't help you. No, you have to go someplace else. You have to look at it somewhere else. And that is it's going to be taking you with this. All right. And it's giving you some answers because you have to look to your intuition, and your intuition is going to send you back into the sun and Saturn. So, whatever problems you have in life right now, go ask. You're going to get answers pretty quick. The way I see it, pretty quick, as long as you ask. Okay. Next hour, problems within the paradise with the warrior. Okay, why do we have a fight between Lancelot, the king, and Arthur? Oh, it was a woman involved, right? Guinevere. All right. So now you're seeing it, those energies that it's gonna be some coming out to you. What I have to do in a proper way, what I have to do in the proper situations in there, what I have to do with this. Okay. So seeing it within that balances in there, it's going to be asking you for one thing. And that is going to be ascendant. It's showing you. That is the beautiful trine with Jupiter. Do you have the social skills from within yourself, about yourself? Not about with others. Always look first where? Within you. And that energy is going to be sent you back to your Mercury and Venus. It's going to be telling you, lack of self-love, lack of self-positive talks. You need to learn it, to learn to be okay in a perfect way. Okay? And that's what you have to do. But that is a development in the first year. If you're looking at the psychology, that is a one of the psychologists suggesting to the mothers. When the baby cries, don't go there right away. Let the baby cry for a little bit. It's good for their lungs. But also they're learning that they're not gonna get the attentions right away. And they're gonna be learning to be fine. They're gonna be fine. Okay? And that's what it is. Maybe something down deep within you have to look at these positions that doesn't matter what, you're going to be. All right. Now we're in troubles. Right? Ascendant says, here's the shadow. Here is the moons. Here it's the moon. And you're opposing Pluto. Is that is going to be you facing the limitations, or you are just going to be out within you and seeking it, everything that it's there? This is going to be the time when this emotions, they're going to be comes in to you as too much. And usually when these emotions, they're too much, what do you do? As a typical Leo's energy. It's gonna be my way, my kingdom, my rule. I'm not gonna change, not gonna be involved. What kind of things that is? And the universe just sits there, just like, oh, really? I'm gonna teach you how to learn to have a balance, Mr. Stubbornness. And be mindful if you have anything in the first degrees of Leo right now within this, particularly when the moon is gonna be there. That is gonna be the intuition and the sun facing all this. So the past, the wound healed, and that you need to do, and you need to work in the shadow. For some of you, that the energy is in there. That's gonna be. This is we're talking about the end of Cancer and the first 5 to 7 degrees of Leo. This is gonna be really challenging the situations. It's gonna be asking you for absolutely cardinal changes in life, and you may gonna not like it. But guess what? The North Node and Neptune, who is the visions about this new life, this beautiful cosmic energies in Taurus, is pointing you out. Everything is in the shadow, the collective shadows, collective relationships. But that collective relationships, it's about you. So you have to look at it on the opposite side. What is on the opposite side? It's Chiron. Okay, Chiron, there it's actually an Aries. Wounds that was done from past generations, self-wounding, self-not understanding. Because Chiron and Aries is I am wounded healer. People who have a Chiron in Aries, one way or another, they're healers. They have abilities, capabilities. They choose the energy of Chiron there. Okay? So don't try to escape with the shadow work, because Uranus and the North Node and Neptune is going to be pointed out pretty quick within you. Okay? It may be it's too much, but choose to go there. Don't focus on these energies here. Choose to go there. The whole day has been telling you. You got the advices, you got everything. Don't do crazy things. All right. So later on at 10 o'clock, we are having that energies calm down, which is the midheaven. It tells the moon it's going to be going there. You're going to be able to talk things out. You're going to be looking into the love, and you're going to be solving these issues with Chiron. So chill. You're going to be getting it there. We're gonna be seeing it when Mars is gonna be moving more and more ahead out of a Cancer with this home Earth collective things. Okay, we're gonna be seeing it when that moves. But we are gonna be seeing it that challenges as the right now the moon it has. We're gonna be seeing it at Mars. And right now your intuition is learning how to handle those energies. If you handle them right, everything's gonna be okay. If you cannot handle it right though, it's gonna be a mess that you later on have to do it. But if you look at it, that mess, you already know that mess. You saw it either in the past life or you saw it in the relationships that you was there before, or you saw it within the family patterns, either the family that you grow up or the family parents of people around you. And you're just wondering, like, what the hell is going on with everybody? It's collective energy. All right, 11 o'clock. Divine growth. We have to look into the shadow, the underworld, Scorpio's energies. Okay, midheaven, it's between Leo and Virgo. Talk about those divine energies there for a while. Lilith is pointing out what? The North Node. So the inner work is gonna comes out from Pluto and the North Node towards the inner work at Virgo. You have to put the things together. You have to organize. It has to be. There is no other way. And giving you some times, okay? Because Neptune and Pluto, right in here, the Pluto and that's Neptune. You see, they're gonna go forward, then they're gonna go back, gonna go forward, they're gonna go back. And that area here, end of Leo, the beginning of Virgo, that is gonna be some. The blessings are there, okay? When you mature, when you grow up, when you left all this damage that is done either on a physical, mental, or a spiritual level, whatever it is in your case, and you put your things together by yourself. Because a lot of the people they're expecting somebody else to come in to put them in pieces, from the pieces to put them together. You have to do it yourself. That's what Virgo is. It's the hospital. Okay? It's the hospital zodiac, but you need to be the doctor and the nurse of your own self at the same time. All right? That's all I have for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are going to be okay with this. Hopefully, you're going to be evolving. Hopefully, you're not going to be looking at into this energies that I don't want to change. I don't want to transform. I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to look in my shadow. Because over and over, you're going to be asking again and again. Okay? You may be escaping it this time, but the thing is going to be follow you. Have you tried to escape your shadow? I don't think so. So don't do it. Go in there. See what she has to say for you. All right, guys. That's all I got for you. Be love, and I will see you tomorrow.